What's good, fellas? Man, we back at it again with another video. It's your boy Keys. Listen, man, we have a great topic today. Just seen a video from Love Dorsey. If you don't know her, man, listen, I have another video that I did, I think a year back, man. I'm gonna put it down here on the video. You can watch that. You mean that was a great video. We about to hear from her again. About to see what she says, and then after that, you gonna hear from me. You feel what I'm saying? You gonna hear my take. So let's get it.
Women, we like to be the one that got done wrong. This is why we struggle with accountability. Most women chase bad boys because being with a bad boy allows you to end up being a victim at some point or another.
Why do they want to be victims?
It is programmed in us that poor me is some type of flex as a woman and as a mother. You can see it. Poor woman left with children to raise on her own. That is something that they get to flex off of. They believe it is a flex. That's why when I say it produces the worst product, the comeback is, well, he did it to me. You're not gonna get no award for that, and your child gonna be a statistic. So, bitch, what are we talking about? The bad boys will allow, you're able to say, girl, I was fucking with Tyrone, he in the streets, bitch. Yeah, he took me out. It was exciting. There's the excitement side, but then there's always, if this doesn't work out with Tyrone, I have a story where Tyrone was the one that did me wrong. When you fucking with a Russell, he ain't finna do nothing. You never finna be no victim. And so what that means is, if the Russell never finna do no fuck shit and try you, guess what you got to do?
What's that?
You got to step your character up and not be doing fuck shit neither. You got to be not texting niggas and fucking and being flaw, and you got to be a good wife and go home, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With Tyrone, I could shake a little something on the side because he be doing shit anyway. He Tyrone, he the bad boy. So the stuff I'm doing.
And yet again, bro, she's absolutely on point. This is why I tell guys, man, stop caring, bro. Stop caring. Stop giving a fuck, bro. Real talk. These women don't care. They do not care, bro. And this is why they choose who they choose, bro. See, you can't get mad at a woman for choosing what she chooses. You can't get mad at that. But guess what? She also can't be fucking complaining. Because a lot of the times, bro, they complain about the results that they get. But they never complain about the choices that they make. They never complain about that. They always got to blame somebody, bro. Tyrone did this, Tyrone did that. But you know he was that type of person from the rip. You knew that already. You knew that already. But you don't want to go with this good guy over here, right? You don't want to go with the Russell Wilsons because you have to bring your A game. You have to become someone good. You know that. You know you don't deserve a guy like that. So you go over here with these guys over here that you know that ain't shit, right? And then you complain on social media where all the good men go. You complain about that. That's crazy. When it's 4 good niggas in your DMs right now who's gonna give you the world, who's gonna worship you, bowing down to your ass. Ain't that's what I thought that's what you want. I thought that's what y'all want. But y'all, they don't want this, fellas. They don't want that. They don't want that, man. They want to run around like kids, man. They want to run around like kids, blame everybody. They know they can blame Tyrone, because Tyrone ain't nothing. They know they can blame him and get away with it. Oh, okay, I got kids with him. And he's a bad baby father. He's a terrible baby father. He don't be around his kids. He don't take care of them. And then guess what? Guess what happens, fellas? Guess what happens? They get praised for it. That's what happens. They get praised for choosing the wrong man and doing what they're supposed to be doing. They get praised for this, dog. Ain't that some shit? You don't get praised. See, when you a single father, you don't get praised for doing your job. You don't get praised. When Father's Day comes, guess what happens on Father's Day? Guess what? You don't get calls for real. You don't get how so the mom gets more praise on Father's Day than we do. Ain't that crazy? Because all it is bro, it's a lack of accountability, bro. These women don't want to take no accountability when it comes to them. You feel what I'm saying? When it comes down to it, you always gonna be to blame, nigga. You always gonna be to blame. Always. No matter what. Always. And this is why I tell guys, man, I say, bro, be blameless. Because, right, when you're blameless, you tend to not, have these women around. You feel what I'm saying? Like, these women, these types of women, they play games. These types of women, they do certain things. You feel what I'm saying? To see what type of guy you are. To see if you're a quality guy instead of a guy, who doesn't have the right mindset, who's a simp, who's just, he's not actually a man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he hasn't even found himself. And these women need those types of guys because it allows them to do certain things as a woman. It allows them to be a child. It allows them to be a child, bro. No cap. And that's why they go for these types of guys. Because at the end of the day, when you dealing with a guy who's on his shit, bro, who's not trying to play games, you know what I'm saying? You gotta bring your A game. You gotta become a good woman. You do. You have no other choice. Or else, guess what? You're gonna be the one to blame. Because you can't blame him. He's a good guy. You can't blame him. Right? And that's challenging because women always gotta be the victim of everything. They always gotta be a victim of everything, dog. Everything. Even if you did everything right, let's just say you did everything right, she's always gonna bring up this one thing. It could be so fucking small, bro. Oh, you ain't take me out on Wednesday, and I really wanted to go out on Wednesday. You're terrible. I want to break up. Now, guess what? You're to blame for that. The reason why the relationship ain't work is because you ain't take her out on Wednesday. You to blame. It's always something, bro. They gotta be the victim. Always. Because accountability, bro, it takes maturity to take responsibility and accountability, bro. It takes maturity, bro. Real talk. And unfortunately, bro, women just don't have a high sense of maturity, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why they deal with these types of guys. Because they don't have to be mature as a woman. They don't. They don't have to bring their A game, bro. They don't have to be good with these guys. And that's why they always blame those guys. It's easy to blame Tyrone. It's easy to blame him. It's easy to blame Tyrone and Chad. It's easy. Because you already knew from the rip what type of dude he was. You already knew. But for some odd reason, we don't blame women for making their choices in life. When they're the ultimate chooser. The woman don't, you don't choose the woman gotta choose you first, nigga. That's real talk. She gotta choose you. Why? Because at the end of the day, she's the one who chooses, who's allowed to get between her legs. She's the one that chooses at the end of the day, bro. She gives you permission to do that. She has full access to them sweet yams down there. And she gives that to you, bro. So she chooses you, nigga. You don't choose her. And that's why I say, bro, you shouldn't feel bad for these chicks. You shouldn't feel bad for her, man. You know what I'm saying? She allowed that to happen, bro. She let him inside of her. And then had a kid at that. You ain't even abort the mission. You got the kid. You said, F it. And I'm going to just get this kid. And hopefully this man will change. Hopefully. See what these bros be doing, bro? They go off by potential. I don't know how, because the nigga never showed potential at all. These bros always say, oh, I just went by potential. Don't believe that bull, man. I went by potential and I thought he was going to change as a man. But he didn't. Whole time, he never showed you any potential. This man never worked on anything. What potential did you see? That's it for the video, fellas. You already know who it is. It's your boy Keys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Also, follow me on Instagram at isthatkeys. Alright, I'm out. Peace. Peace.